want low, and I want him in one piece.
6th floor.
Good luck. You got a number for Craven?
Here.
Call him.
It's 7 o'clock, Craven.
Brought your file back.
Never meant to leave the goddamn apartment. You photocopy it?
No, sir.
Want some breakfast?
Yes, please.
Merriweather won't be up till noon. Kelly got called out.
Out?
Yeah, Athens. Somebody just shot the station chief. Bad business, that. Boiled eggs?
Morning, Hilton International. Can I help you?
Detective Inspector Craven, please. Room 7016. Did he leave a number where it could be reached?
One moment, sir. I'll just check.
To go into the shadows, what does that mean?
It's an Italian expression, much used by the Red Brigade. It means to abjure the world, to become a terrorist. Your daughter was a terrorist, Craven. You might as well get used to it.
It says here she went into Northmore with half a dozen friends looking for plutonium. It doesn't say anything about being armed.
Now, plutonium is the key word here, Craven. People who mess with plutonium are terrorists.
What do you know about Northmore?
Well, only what I read in the report. Northmore is a low-grade waste facility run by a company with a very long name. There is no evidence of plutonium in Northmore. Craven, why are you trying to convince me about your daughter? I was only asked to give you sight of the report.
She was not a terrorist.
She sure believed in direct action.
Cutting corners.
Breaking into offices, stealing files.
Sort of thing we do every week.
But we have a license to do it, Craven. She did not. Unless you gave her one. Excuse me. Chadberg. Yeah, he's here.
You know, I like this city.
Even in the rush hour.
I could have taken a cab.
Listen, Craven, I'm your magic helper. Gave Pendleton my word I'd guide you through these difficult times.
Okay, tell me what you know about Gaia.
That's an organization of scientists who believe it's their duty to save the planet from the human race, which they're convinced are doing the best they can to destroy it. They're very dangerous people, Craven. People who put trees and flowers before people. They're beyond reasoning with. You can never appeal to their humanity because they don't believe in humanity, except as a form of moral pollution.
My daughter never expressed such a view.
She probably did, Craven, a dozen times a day, but you never noticed it.
What happened?
The bastard jumped.
Why'd he fall?
6 floors.
Whereabouts from?
He's still alive. Just.
Doing a bit of any fun, Inspector? How is Lowe? Not too well. He fell off a tower block. Why? Because he didn't want to be taken alive, that's why. Nobody's going to believe me. You are, so that's what happened. Now get in touch with the press bureau. You know the business.
I just followed procedure. We got to the door. He went first with the 2 DCs, yes. And you behind? I was standing at the door.
What happened at the door?
Nothing happened at the door. All happened inside. All the bloody hell broke out. Don't tell me.
I want you to talk to her.
How is he?
Not well. Not well at all.
We can go in now.
I want Craven to talk to him alone.
One of our men has to be present. That's the law.
We need the name of the other man. We're not going to get it unless he sees him alone.
If you wish to see him, you should go in straight away.
Wait here.
In lane 8, and they've both been running exceptionally well this season. The full lineup is Dawn Flockhart in lane 1, the 17-year-old. Then Jana Istvanovic of Yugoslavia in lane 2, wearing 7. Sally Ann Short of Wales, 16 from tall line in 3. Then Simone Jacobs, Sandra Whittaker of Scotland, Kranic of Yugoslavia in 8, Helen Miles of Wales in 9, and Jane Andrews. So Jane Andrews versus Simone Jacobs. These two breaking away. Sally Ann Short of Wales is giving a good run. Jane Andrews coming hard, and it's going to be very close between the two of them, and it's Simone Jacobs that gets there first, and then Jane Andrews, and wearing 3, Sandra Whittaker of Scotland came through with a nice burst right at the end to take the 3rd place. What a good race between the two English girls, and how improved this Simone Jacobs is. The time, 11:36. Remember, that's wind assisted. Jane Andrews, well, that's 70 metres.
That's great news. When did you pass last Wednesday? I took it was at 4:15. Fantastic. It didn't keep me out for long. So was that your first time? Certainly was. I got it the first time round. You must have bribed the instructor, I reckon.
I was driving Anne to the hospital at the time, twice a week for radium treatment. There was something in her manner that told me not to talk about her illness. Every time I tried to discuss it, she warned me off. The doctor, of course, told me nothing. I realized it was serious when I found she'd been buying clothes for Emma, but they were much too big. I volunteered to take them back, but she said no, let it be. It was only later it occurred to me her choice had been deliberate. She knew she was dying, and she wanted to stock up on things like clothes for Emma before she went. I remember it clearly. Dropping Anne off, seeing the pain in her face, and then confronting Lowe a few minutes later.
Craven, you can come in now. Take it easy.
Lowe. This is Mr. Craven. Can you hear me? You've been hurt. But you're safe now. No one can reach you here. He had committed a brutal killing in pursuance of a theft, and there was a sexual element. There was no evidence to speak of, and nothing of a forensic nature, so we needed a statement. An admission of guilt. Hello, this is Mr. Craven. Remember? Ronnie Craven. I'm here to help you. I developed a soft approach in interrogation, which with certain prisoners meant spending long periods of time alone with them. It would involve holding hands and being physically close. Sometimes I even kissed Lowe. Lowe, can you hear me? And it worked. This is Ronnie Craven. He was a brutal man, though not without resources. He knew what I was doing and the kind of pressure I was putting on him. No, you're hurt. You're hurt badly. Who is it you're afraid of? But driving Anne to the clinic each morning made it easy to share his torment. I want you to tell me. Soon we were like lovers. And lovers have no secrets. Eventually he signed a statement, and when it was produced in the High Court, he was convicted. I've lost my daughter. By which time Anne was dead. I want to know who killed her.
Morning. Mr. Harcourt's table, please.
Thank you.
Breakfast? Yes, large malt on the rocks, black coffee with honey.
There's no need to play the Texan, Jedburgh. We can take it as read.
Your history, Harcourt. Heseltine's cutting intelligence by 15%.
We're not funded by the MOD, but by the Prime Minister's office.
And the Arts Council.
Mr. Pendleton has us down as a band of strolling players.
And the Commonwealth.
It's professional historians.
And the GLC.
A lesbian cooperative.
Frick and frack.
Well, what about Lowe?
Well, the Met picked him up. Then they dropped him again from the 6th floor.
Oh, dear.
Well, boys, I gave the report to Craven like you asked me to. He read it.
And how did he react?
Well, stout defensive daughter. Doesn't see much beyond her death. He's under pressure, but he's hanging in there.
He knows a damn sight more than he pretends to, in my opinion.
Well, so do you, Pendleton. Now, why don't you two just fess up and tell me what the hell's going on, huh?
If we knew, you'd be the last to be told.
Grogan?
He's flying in for the inquiry. He's going to buy IIF.
So he's going to own Northmore?
And what's in it?
Trouble. Right here in River City.
Thanks a lot.
Jerry, how are you? I hope you had a pleasant flight.
We had an 80-knot tailwind, which helped us along.
You piloted the plane yourself?
Yes. On the long hops, I like to take over. Flying exercises the right side of the brain. It can be very stimulating, particularly since most of our days are spent in left-side activity.
I'm afraid you've lost me, Jerry. You never got beyond the cortex at school.
Well, what's the situation?
Cave's down to 500 rads, but the chamber's still too hot.
So, a few more days we can get in?
Yes.
That's okay. What about the sail?
That's making a few waves.
That's only to be expected.
Apparently, the armed police officers arrived at the South London Council estate at 7 a.m. this morning. The operation was led by Detective Superintendent Ellen of Scotland Yard Special Branch, together with Chief Superintendent Ross of the Yorkshire Police. I asked them what happened when they broke into
Lowe, who was the other man?
Surprised him while he was at breakfast. There was a struggle, and still struggling, he was brought out of the flat into the corridor. An attempt was made to take him down the emergency stairs. At this point, he broke free and reached the window.
From where he jumped?
Yes.
He wasn't handcuffed.
No, it appears that none of the officers making the arrest was carrying handcuffs.
And how did that happen?
An oversight, I presume.
I've got a name.
McCroon. Who is McCroon?
He's a gunman, ex-provo, part of the fallout from Belfast.
You put him away?
8 years ago. But he had nothing to complain about.
He must have had something, Ronnie, to turn up on your doorstep.
If he did, he was paid to. Someone gave him a gun, a car, my address, details of my movements.
There's not 1 ounce of evidence to support that notion, Ronnie, and you know that.
Do you really think 2 misfits like Lowe and McCroon can turn up out of the blue?
What else? They came looking for you, they shot her. It's just one of those things, Ronnie.
Let me off here, I'll walk.
Give us a chance.
You just killed the chief witness. I'll call you later.
He's got a point.
I think he's cracking up.
Let's go.
Are you angry?
Yes, I am. I'm angry.
Well, don't be angry at me.
What the hell were you up to? What the hell do you think you were doing?
I knew what I was doing.
Did you? Like hell you did.
Yes, I did.
You took on some of the toughest men in the most dangerous business on this earth. God knows what they had down there.
We nearly made it.
They were just waiting for you. Didn't stand a chance.
Come on, Daddy, get up. This is no time to break down. You've got to be strong, like a tree. Don't break. Please, Dad. Don't break. Please.
What I want to know is, who the hell let you in there? Who let you do it? Emma? Emma! Craven!
I want to talk. You know I'm under surveillance. Ever since the break-in, they think I'm connected.
Who is it?
I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, they think I'm connected.
And are you?
Don't be stupid. I'm a political agitator, not a bloody environmentalist.
You're also a police informer.
Well, that's the trade-off you have to make to keep them off your back. You ought to know. You've worked in Northern Ireland. When I think of the dozens of dangerous cases in this city...
What did you tell them about Emma?
I told them what I knew. Sometimes it's better.
What did you tell them?
Emma thought there was a hot cell down there.
Where?
In Northmoor.
What the hell is a hot cell?
I don't know. But whatever it is, it turned her on.
N for Nora, the crew.
Yeah. Craven speaking. Superintendent Ross, please. Chief Superintendent, it's Mr. Craven.
A-C-R-A-V-E-N, Emma Craven. We have a description. Male.
Ronnie.
I'm sorry not to attempt like that, but I really think we should sort out the alternatives.
We'd just matched McCroon's thumbprint with a gun in the car. It fits. The feeling here is he's still in the north. I want you to come back with me, Ronnie. You can stay at my place till we've got this sorted.
When are you leaving?
The 7:15.
Thanks, but I'll come on later.
Ronnie, now that Lowe's dead, I want you back.
Look, I'll see you at the funeral. I need a couple more days down here.
Okay, but no more.
And make sure that's
Lesson number 1 when fighting terrorism is be ordinary. Show no distinctive features either of dress or behavior. Wear nothing that attracts attention.
Go up.
That put Mac at a disadvantage. He had red hair. From Portadown to Ballymena, he was known as Carrot Top. It was only a matter of time before they got him.
I have an old friend to see you. Ronnie Craven. Do you remember him?
Hello, Mac. How are you?
A bit like doing time. Worse, really. No remission for good behaviour. I don't feel forgotten.
How the grass doing?
Worst are over and the flesh is healing.
Any of the boys been to see you?
Oh, yes, lots of visitors. To tell the truth, I don't need them. You get so involved in what's going on here, it's a whole world. You know, there are people here from the Somme, from the Falklands. I'm the only one from Northern Ireland at the moment.
Should have got out, Mac. You're pushing your luck.
I know. But do you know what it's like? Anyway, I had nobody to come home to. How's Emma?
She's dead. She was killed. Gunned down last week. They say he was looking for me.
Do I know him?
Macroon.
What's in it for Macroon? Why would he do it?
Revenge?
Life's too short, even for a nutter like Macroon.
There's another dimension to this. I want to get into the MI5 computer in Curzon Street.
They wouldn't let you through the front door.
I wasn't thinking of using the front door. I need an unguarded terminal and tap straight into the registry, but I need help.
Have you got funny in the last 5 years? Become a vegan or something?
I'm serious, Mac. Emma's dead. Both barrels of a shotgun straight in the chest. I was there, Mac. She died in my arms. I I can't just sit back and watch them making all the wrong moves.
Leave it with me. I'll see what I can do.
I didn't know this was going to be political.
Gentlemen, can we get back to the Christian concept of share, which is also a fundamental of trade unionism?
Yes.
And can we get back to the gentleman who so tragically lost his daughter?
Yes.
Now, what stopped you from reaching out to him?
Well,
come on in.
Something as shocking
What's
as
this?
happens to someone.
You want a drink?
It happened to my friend, his daughter.
Sit down,
was
come on.
killed. His immediate reaction is that
Make yourself at home.
must be some evil purpose behind it. It's not that such things are motiveless. Of course there were a motive. It's just that mistakes sometimes happen.
And you're saying that your friend's daughter's death was accidental?
Second
I'm trying
time
to
that guy's made
distinguish
reference to
between
you.
An accident and a mistake.
Godbolt.
I know who
don't
he is.
understand. What's the difference?
Just what he's saying, I
Well,
find
if
so
I
damn
were going
interesting.
along the
Isn't an accident the result of divine providence, a mistake the result of human error?
Yes, but my friend prefers to think that some malevolent force took a hand in his daughter's death, whereas in reality, it was simply a mistake. But you can't explain that to someone who's overcome with grief. You have to escalate the rhetoric the way you two do and talk about God and fate and destiny.
So men make mistakes.
Oh, yes.
But God can't.
In your terms, God, in mine, history. And as far as history is concerned, history cannot make mistakes.
But I think at that point we will leave it so. James Godbolt, thank you. John Parker, thank you. Next week, the creation. Accident or...
Now, what the hell was that all about?
I don't know.
That man had an irresistible urge to tell 5 million people that your daughter was murdered by mistake. Man's trying to tell you something, Craven. Unfortunately, you weren't here, so you missed it.
What's a hot cell? Shields came by, told me there was something called a hot cell in Northmoor, which is why Emma went down there.
Shields told you that?
Yeah.
Get some sleep, Craven. You need it. Oh, by the way, Harcourt asked me to give you this. You're to meet him tomorrow, 10 o'clock at the Commons. Details inside, and don't be late. What about Godbolt? If I was you, I'd get to him before the other side does.
Good of you to keep us informed. If Shields knows about a hot cell, it could come in useful. We're going to be quite busy, you know. The parliamentary inquiry into the Northmoor takeover starts today. I'll just check the van.
We got a problem.
Mr. Bergen, are you here for the inquiry?
I'm in London to talk to Mr. Bennett. Are you
And
going
what
to
sort
buy
of
Double
tourist-
I? We discussed it, yes.
Do you anticipate any problems with the government, Mr. Bennett?
No, I don't.
Is your bid an attempt to head office inquiry into IIF by the British government?
I don't subscribe to the conspiracy theory of history. Then what is your interest in Double I? Emerging technologies, nuclear wastes. The management of nuclear waste is going to be big business. Double I is well ahead of the game.
What will be Mr. Bennett's position if you do succeed in acquiring the company?
I'm sorry?
What will be Mr. Bennett's position if you succeed in acquiring the company?
I'm not planning on making any changes in the management structure of the company. Thank you, gentlemen.
Mr. Craven? Jedburgh sent me. He thought you might need some help.
Do you work for him?
No, I'm just a friend. But we do have interests in common. Like Gaia.
Hello, Clevy.
Hello, Gaia.
And how's my favourite tart?
He won't be needed today. I've seen the list.
The fact that he's not on the list does not mean he's not needed.
I stand corrected. When you're finished, I'll be by the door.
Who's that? Oh, she's just a friend of Jedburgh. Holly?
Hello, my darling. How are you?
Come and meet a friend of mine. Mrs. Polly Pelham, Honourable Member for Plough Hill and Shadow Energy Spokesman.
Person.
Mr. Craven.
Not, I trust, in the intelligence service.
No, a policeman.
A proper job. Guy, I'm afraid, has rather gone to seed and is keeping bad company.
She's referring to the intelligence services.
He's being set up, you know. Aren't you, Guy? You and Harcourt. They're such babes in arms. My father, who was, after all, a cabinet minister, told me never have anything to do with intelligence. He said they were either falling out of windows or pushing people under trains, and they were always short of cash.
Can't you understand it's because they're so grubby that we've been invited here?
Very naive if you believe that, dear boy.
I do.
The fact is, you couldn't put a dent in the SIS.
And Bob Charles, I think you already know. Hello.
Right, so why have you been brought here?
To muddy the water. There's obviously something very subterranean going on.
Look, Paul, if you've got information, I'd very much like to have it.
You're the spy. Find out for yourself. I must go. Goodbye, Mr. Craven. Keep an eye on him.
Do you know that, mate?
No, his face.
He's the man who you think had your daughter killed.
What's the composition?
Didn't look very forward. The only anti-nuclear person is Polly Pelham. She's in the Shadow Cabinet and confirmed that he's been killed. People are becoming extremely worried about the storage of high-grade waste.
I'll find out.
Will it be necessary to go up to the plant?
Oh, I don't think so. It's a political battle. It'll be fought down here.
The rumor is he's here to give evidence.
What the hell does he know?
It's time to go in.
What's going on, Bobby?
Come on, let's get in there. Time's pressing.
See you at the hotel.
Well, you certainly upset Mr. Bennett.
Is that why I was brought here? To upset Bennett?
I want him to know that you're on to him.
On to him?
Well, aren't you?
Cup of tea?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, I'm looking for a witness, well-spoken, of good character, a police officer, if possible, and well-motivated. A daughter having recently been murdered would be useful.
You want me to be a witness?
We'll provide you with all the information necessary to blast Bennett out of the water.
Why me?
Our intelligence is coming from people whose cover we can't afford to blow, but anything coming from you would look as though you'd picked it up in the course of investigating your daughter's death.
No, thanks. Sorry.
The purpose of this particular session is to examine at somewhat short notice the consequences, if any, of the takeover of International Irradiated Fuels Limited by the Fusion Corporation of Kansas. For obvious reasons, this will be a closed session. So, we will begin with our first witness, Mr. Robert Bennett, the Managing Director of International Irradiated Fuels Limited.
Hi, Jerry. You look tired. You still on Houston time?
What are you doing here, Darius?
I'm an energy attaché at the embassy. See? Regular diplomat. Corps diplomatique.
You're wasted in England, Darius. You should be back in the third world killing communists. That's what made you a star, isn't it?
This is the third world. And the communists are not the problem.
So what is?
You are. And I'm here to warn you. You're stirring up the natives. You're making them restless. We have our own interest here on this island. Quite apart from the air bases, there's the golf courses.
The golf courses?
Don't forget, Grogan, I'm a golfer. And when you and your friends are busy in the stadiums, who look after the golf courses? That's a question I ask myself every time I address the ball.
Keep talking that way, you're not going to pass your next medical, you know that?
To know is to die. Remember that, Jerry.
Craven! Yo! Did you see Bennett? Should fix up a meeting with Gaia. Look after him, Clemmy. We may need him.
Man of few words.
When he's sober.
Mr. Bennett, you're the Operations Director of International Irradiated Fuels. Perhaps you can give us some idea of the philosophy behind the company?
Yes. The company was formed in response to the growing demand for permanent and semi-permanent storage facilities in the nuclear field. In particular, the need to store the low-grade wastes emanating from our nuclear installations without contaminating the oceans. And also to find the answer to the question of the disposal of the high-grade wastes which emanate from our reprocessing plants. Now, this high-grade waste must be stored in such a way that it is impervious to accident, earthquake, flood, and theft.
Your charter calls for the storage of low-grade waste.
As a first objective. But of course, we're aiming at the long-term solution to the disposal of high-grade waste.
Mr. Bennett, to what extent did you have government backing for your venture?
We had the full support of all the agencies and very generous grants, particularly for our research facilities. For example, we're designing a vitrification plant, which is not cheap. And we have had a generous measure of support for this project from the government.
Where did you meet Darius?
Nicaragua during the revolution. He was photographing a Sandinista hideout in the mountains and his plane ran out of gas. We found him in the village trying to persuade the garage to let him pay for a tank full of fuel with a diner's card. His Spanish is appalling.
You rescued him?
Not quite. I was a liaison officer with the Sandinistas at the time, so we took him prisoner. We kept him for 6 weeks and ran up a huge bill on his card before letting him go. Nothing personal. It was a CIA account.
So when did you two become friends?
Later, in London.
What does he know about Gaia?
He helped to found the organization in '77.
Jedburgh? Washington?
Don't worry, I'll be back. Did Clementine put you in touch?
Not yet.
Stick with her, she's okay. But don't you ever give her your diner's card, you hear?
Mummy will sleep on the top. Emma will sleep on the bottom.
What about Daddy?
Daddy will sleep with Emma.
What about Mummy? She'll be all alone.
No, she won't.
She will. She'll be on the top bed all by herself.
All right. You sleep with her.
If I sleep with Mummy, you'll feel neglected.
No, I won't feel neglected.
Yes, you will feel neglected.
No, I will not feel neglected, Emma. Believe me.
I think the best thing is for you and Mummy to sleep on the bottom and I sleep on top.
You're the smallest.
What does that matter? We've got to get it right.
Emma sleeps on top. Mummy sleeps on the bottom.
You know, Ronnie, you can't make allegations like this and expect to be taken seriously.
Can I have that back, sir?
We know it was McCroon. We have Lowe's dying statement. We have his prints on the card. Doesn't that satisfy you? We know why he did it. It was revenge. Does he have to put a bullet in you before he'll admit it? Now, this is going in my safe. It'll stay there till you come to your senses.
What I want is a warrant to get into Northmore. question. Ronnie, you're not well. You're depressed. I think you should see a doctor.
I would like the watch taken off my house.
No.
Macroon isn't going to come as long as it's there.
All right. If you agree to see a doctor, we'll take it off. But not the telephone intercept. You understand?
Okay.